Hi there, welcome to today's market analysis. So for today's video over here, we'll be covering with you three potential currency pairs: the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and of course the Aussie dollar. And the methodology that we're going to be using over here is based on Elliott wave principles. Okay, so let's dive in and talk about these three potential setups and opportunities available in the market. Okay, so first up, let's take a look at the euro dollar over here. Since last week when we talked about it, the market has continued to just do its consolidation, and what we're seeing is basically the same. Okay, we're essentially looking at from this high here, we have a 1, 2, 3 wave force currently developing, potentially as what we know as a triangle. Okay, and with that, then we're still in anticipation where the market can give us another move lower to complete the fifth wave down. Okay, and of course we added in a little bit of a Fibonacci area here where a potential target around 1.1130 can be in place. Okay, so as of now, I would say that you want to primarily focus on any sell opportunities available in the market. So of course every one of us would have a slightly different strategy. Okay, the idea here is based on your technique, based on your strategy. If you have an opportunity, get involved in the sell trade, then you might want to consider that because it's a higher probability where price might continue to see more downside over here. Okay. Now another one that today we'll cover is on pound dollar. Okay, and if you take a look at pound dollar over here, as of last week, since we talked about it, it continued to climb, but it did not go very fast. Okay, in other words, this is more like a diagonal structure, and based on Elliott wave here, this can be what we know as an leading diagonal. Okay, where we can't expect that short term the market is probably going to be reversing down a little bit or retrace towards a potential 50% Fibonacci over here at 1.3387. Okay, so I would say for pound dollar over here, if you're looking at it for a trade opportunity, then you want to maybe short term focus on the downside. That means if you see any sell opportunity, you know, whether is it a breakout or you're waiting for maybe a smaller time frame price action confirmation, that's a potential setup that you can consider. Okay, so do consider to focus on pound dollar. Okay, and short term wise, we'll be looking for a sell trade back towards 1.3388. Now, last one here for today's video, okay, is on Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar over here, since we last spoken, you can see the market has started to break lower, and right now, as long as the market maintains below this zone, okay, we can continue to expect it to keep falling towards 6915. And of course, you know, depending on again your strategy or methods to get involved in the trade, I would say your direction that you want to primarily focus right now will probably be the downside, right? Because that's more of a higher chance, high probability of happening. Okay, so I would say generally, if you take a look at like these three currencies on the euro dollar, pound dollar, as well as the Aussie dollar, all of them, right? At least some of it is short term, some of it might be a longer term trade. Okay, we're looking at the downside, right? In other words, at least for now, the primary projection on the dollar is bullish. Okay, and when we look at all these major pairs with a bullish dollar, we're gonna push all these major pairs slightly lower. Okay, so again, general reminder over here, of course, if you're actively trading market, do remember to always manage your risk. And all the best, and I'll see you guys in the next video.